Hey everyone, Samba here. I'm just going to continue my Nightgoblin stream. I did two streams on that previously and was having some technical difficulties, but now got a new setup and hopefully that'll sort those out. Been meaning to do that for a while, so let me know how it goes in the chat. So just going to carry on with this Nightgoblin stream game. Those who weren't watching before, this is a game of Dominion 6 where I'm using my Warhammer mod and a few other submods. And I'm playing as Black Crag, but I'm basically just using Nightgoblin stuff instead of using the full variety of all of their different units. So I think I was having some bad technical difficulties with the slowdown stuff on this turn, so I don't think I actually did very much with it. These guys, I believe I was going to have them go around and build some temples for me, so that I can construct. So I can make lots of these shaman. So you can make them in cave provinces as long as you have a temple there. Our pretender, Bloodstream, had woken up. So we'll maybe want to get some construction so I can do something interesting with him. I think we'll go up to construction level 3 first and see how we're doing. We up on the surface had spotted a pretty big and nasty Norskin army next to us, and I think that would cause us problems. We do have one guy who's allowed to use orcs according to our kind of silly rules, which is this war boss on the surface, the war boss riding. So he's about to become a war boss, which is going to be nice. But let's just give him the orcs. But we haven't got much else up here. We're going to keep recruiting orcs there. Recruiting goblins down here. Let's just keep getting goblins. Let's get lots of goblin archers, and then the Nightgoblins can be the infantry. And we'll just distribute these boys. They can do some patrolling. Right, down here we had found the Skaven, but I was feeling my chances were not great with the army that I had there, but you know, it's not a terrible army we've got down here. We could certainly move some more guys over now that we've taken this throne. So we'll send the god over to take that. Oh, we've also got Skarsnik here, of course. This is a rather big army. So let's send... We'll do a bit of searching here. Oh, a nature 3. Go home. We'll just spread these guys out. I think we can recruit a bunch of stuff here. Let's keep cranking out our Nightgoblins. You can stay there and pick them up. Yeah, that way. So Skarsnik, I think I'm going to have him go over here and lead these forces. Up on the surface, let's just have them patrol for now. But we got a lot of commanders kicking around, haven't we? Dathouse, hello. You did get here quick. Thank you. Dathouse says the mod is absolute quality. I'm really glad. I've been getting some really good feedback on the mod recently. I think Lucid did a video about Nurgle, and that's kind of brought some more people's eyes to it. But yeah, there's people kind of getting into it. It's good to see. Have him go make a temple. We're going to make loads of temples, it looks like. Are you still recruiting over here? Yes, we don't. We really need another fort, and I thought I was building one, but maybe we haven't quite got enough. How much does our 2 forts cost on the ground? 1,000. Yeah, pretty standard. Oh, but we're not even getting any troops. Okay, so I'm going to get some of these new trolls that I was talking about recently. I've only just added these in one of the latest patches. We're going to get some common trolls. I still want some giants, so we get giant, and then I think we just need loons and just as many Nightgoblins as we can afford, really. We'll just overwhelm them. Dathouse says, me and my friends have been playing it recently after discovering the game, and it is surprising how good it was. Well, I don't know about being surprised, but I'm really glad you're enjoying it. Oh, is YouTube asking me to do a login? Oh, great. Let me just sort that out. Still having some problems with stuff that I haven't got the sign-ups and everything sorted out on this new computer. Oh, two-step verification, eh? Right, that should sort that out. Alright, there we go. So I should be able to see the chat properly now while I'm playing this. And do let me know if you've got any questions there. So yeah, we're not going to be able to afford anything at the moment. We'll just patrol, we'll wait for Scarsting to come over. So these turns are going to resolve much quicker now, is my hope, because these were taking a long time to resolve previously. And the game was running slowly. But shouldn't be any problems with that now. Skaven Blight declares war on me. That's not surprising. I'm right next to them. Found a magic site. It is the Witch's Bog, which I think is just a Death 1 or Death 1 Water 1 maybe. Nothing there. Some people died. And we were attacked in Stalagmia. So the Skaven have got their god, because I'm right next to their capital. They've got some slingers. They've got Thanquol, the famous Grey Seer. We've got some more slingers, bunch of long dead. Night runners, there's Bone Ripper, that's Thanquol's bodyguard. A few storm vermin, or council guard. Some poison orb throwers, and then of course we've got a bunch of censer bearers. So I'll see what their bless is. And I don't think we've got very much here. Yeah, just some goblins. So let's just see what their bless is. They are morale, defense skill, combat skill, speed, invulnerability, and awareness. So a thing that I'm working on at the moment, and will be in the next version of the mod, is custom-made pretender builds for all of the different AI, with the AIs piloting the different nations, so that they should have some kind of more interesting pretender builds and less random than they are currently. This is not going to go too badly because the poison hopefully is going to be enough to kill some of these censer bearers, so we'll at least kill a few things for losing our province. So let's see how many of them died. A couple of censer bearers, fine. Aha! So, our Orc War boss, who we got as a multi-hero, who has done not that much for us really, has in fact started a war, because he already started up quite high. And then we get tons of guys, and he transforms into a war boss. So we get that, get some gold. We've got a Nightgoblin boss promoted, and he's ready to be promoted up. I should make this message, I should add a custom message for this, I think, so it says war, and then, the name of the commander. I think I can do that. And then we got another multi-hero, Snickbird Stumphand. So he is an Orc Great Shaman and also mounted on a Wyvern. So he's got good mobility, but also just really good magic paths that I can make use of. Right, so obviously we want to be fighting Skaven here. That's a priority. We've got a pretty strong force already in place here, but we definitely want to send some more. I think fire closest to try and kill off the censer bearers, and I believe the censer bearers were down the bottom, so we'll move those archers. Everyone else, it's just like a big mass of guys. I mean, that's probably kind of the best I can do at the moment. It's just a big mass of guys. Can you cast anything useful with E1? No, you can't. We've got some fanatics. I'll put them up away from the censer bearers, I think. We've got one giant who I'll put a bit further back. Okay, that's fine, and we'll keep just recruiting stuff there. So we'll try and hold them there, and I'll throw some more defense on there. Like, these are just goblins. They're not worth putting a lot of money into, but I'll put some money into them. Your job is building temples? Yeah, we'll just keep building temples. That has a new temple, so it's now going to be doing these little lads. Send him back. We're going to claim the Throne of Thorns, which will give us poison resistance, which is actually very useful against the Skaven that we've just spotted. So yeah, pretty fortuitous. Right, they're busy being insane, that's fine. They did finish searching the site though, so that's good. I'm just going to send them home. And Spleen Stabber, get your butt over there. Skarsnik is going to be the one to go and deal with this game because he hates the rats. He just hates them. So I'm going to keep him moving and we'll give him some new troops up here. What do we think? More squigs? Archers are good against Skaven as well. We'll get some of those. And we've got some more guys that we can lead over there. Throw in some snotlings. This is my just a random undisciplined stuff mob. So if you move down, yeah, let's just go like that. And we will send our mage over there. We'll be able to go and help. What can we actually cast with this mage? We don't have much research. We've got some enchantment. He can do raise skeletons. Pfft, it's not very exciting. He can do... Can I give protection from poison? That's just for self. Yeah, some more... So Gift of the Serpent is the one I would use to protect from poison. That might be worth doing. And of course he's a Holy 3, a priest, level 3, so he can do some useful stuff anyway. Let's put him down there. Right, up to the surface with you. You can go back. Maybe go and make a temple over there. I'd quite like to have like a fort over here. There is another entrance up here, which I would like to be getting into, but this is full of Unfrozen, which I'm quite scared of. I can't remember how good Unfrozen are, but I suspect quite good. So this is all of the free stuff we get for our war. So you can see you get a lot of free stuff. And we suddenly have some good quality troops now, just because of this. So some of these orc boys are less good, the ones that don't have any shields and don't have much armor. So I'm going to separate them out, and I'm probably going to put them with the gobbos. It's the kind of lower quality or chaffy units. Let's get the archers separated. And then we've got some nightgoblins, some nightgoblin archers. God, you get a big variety of stuff with the black crag. And then we get some cavalry. And I'm just going to put these together because I don't have the... And I even get some black orcs, put them in there. So I think I just want a big massive infantry. He's run out of slots, so I'm going to take the archers and give them to somebody else. And do that. Got the old lance catchers at the front. So is this going to be enough to go and fight Norska? Well, I think because it's a war, we probably should. I think that would be the more aggressive thing to do. This is in our Dominion, which is going to help our bad morale problems we're doubtless going to have. So I think that'll do. We'll just go straight in on Norska and fight a two-front war like the stupid bitey greenskins that we are. You can stop recruiting orcs now, please. Don't think things through, just crump them. Just going to test the chat widget is working. Cool. At home, well, we're still really focused on Nightgoblins. I think we always want to be getting these loons. I think I still want to test out trolls, so I'm just going to go with trolls. And we're going to keep going with the Great Shaman, because we can get a fair bit of research from them. He's interesting, this guy comes with the Maenads. I mean, they can be useful. They're not terribly exciting, but they can be used as chaff. Is that based on the turmoil scales? Yes. And we do have Turmoil 2 here, so yeah, we'll get some. We have trolls at home. Yeah, exactly. I'm not using the good trolls here. I'm using common trolls. The best trolls in the game in terms of stats are Chaos Trolls, which of course we don't have as the greenskins. But we can get Stone Trolls that have much better protection values. But we need a fort in a mountain to do that, or we need to take over a mountain province. I don't think we have yet. We've claimed the Throne of Thorns, and we've got a battle in Linshire against Norska. So good, solid core of troops. Forgot to script the cavalry, that was a bit silly of me. And then we've got our chaff up front, but they don't seem to have very much here. They've got a couple of dragon ogres, and these are very nasty if they're actually blessed. Yeah, they can be really nasty because they're high protection, high damage, and high hit points. But they're expensive and they're not blessed, so they're going to get chopped up. If we look at what's actually damaging them... Yeah, he just got a really good roll. Slapped him in the leg. Ooh, look at that. This one's got around the backs of the archers. So they should be getting stabbed up. Just, yeah, I mean, he'll just get chopped up because there's so many attacks coming in. His defense is going to be irrelevant. And his protection can't hold up against that much stuff. This one's going to keep killing things. Go and kill their chief. Hopefully he'll go and get the shaman as well. And then this one will just rout. But you can see that even just shooting him with arrows is still fairly effective despite his high protection. If you just hit things with enough projectiles and they don't have a shield, you can whittle them down. Yep, killed him. And some of these arrows are from the crude longbows, which are a bit more damaging. 13 damage versus 10 damage. So yeah, not bad. Did I lose anything relevant? Some arrow boys, but not really. Then we got a battle in Umbra. Skaven are attacking us. So this is with their god and some undead, and these are actually quite nasty, these shade beasts, because they have dark power. You can see their stats end up getting boosted up by being in cave darkness. But yeah, we've got a decent enough chunk of stuff. We've also got fanatics, so we're just gonna go in there and obliterate the front ranks here, hopefully. Ethereal is quite good defense against fanatics, though, honestly. He's still getting a few. So we have dark vision. I think we've got 75 on the Nightgoblins. Yeah, so Nightgoblin. Whoa! What was that? Oh, that was a fanatic blowing up and killing a bunch of my troops. So we're probably going to kill their god here. Although she's got fear, and we are very cowardly, so it's possible we're going to run. Does she have any items or anything? No, she's just got high protection because of her earth magic. If only this troll didn't have a limp. Sorry, not this troll, this giant, he would have gone and splattered her. Well, she's routed. The squigs are trying to bite her. She's surrounded. Here's the giant moving in. Completely whiffs and kills a bunch of my own guys. Thank you, very useful. Trying to stomp her. Yeah, he hit a cave squig and that was it. Let's fast forward this. So she is getting shot up. But she's going to escape now, okay. And she did rout a lot of my troops. Stop being mad. So I'm glad we've got reinforcements coming, because most of my guys ran away there. And when goblins run away, they don't... If we look at the retreat report, because they've got such bad morale, it tends to go quite bad when they just disappear. Yeah, so we do lose quite a few. Whenever there's a retreat, they just run off. Goblins are not very fond of being pressed into warfare. Let's recruit a boss to go and bring these guys back. In fact, your job is... You can just search. Don't have as much money as I'd like this turn. And Skarsnik doesn't have the army that he deserves. We need a bigger army. Recruit more Nightgoblins. I mean, I guess it's... Oh, we've got a big boss as well, I didn't even realise. I guess we got a decent force. We could definitely use some more heavy-hitting things, giants, trolls, stuff like that. I think I'm going to put the loons at the front because they can throw their javelins. Right, send him home. Skarsnik's going to join these guys, and our Great Shaman's going to cast... We've already got Divine Blessing going on. I mean, Word of Thorns is probably the best thing he can cast right now. Personal regen in case he gets hit by any arrows. I think I'm just going to go with him casting Ignite Arrows over and over again, and he can just hang out with the various archers. And I think we just need some more replacement dudes, just bodies. Get over there. Let's recruit people a little bit closer to the combat. So we're always going to have horrific casualties of our squigs and infantry and things. They're just not built to survive long fights. So we're going to just have to keep recruiting those and probably just recruit more over here as well. Everywhere that we have a temple, we want to be getting our little mages to build that up. Cool. And we want to be researching. We really want to push research right now, as much as possible. So if we're going to do construction, I would also like to do enchantment. If I can get Phoenix Power, I can do Flaming Arrows, which is pretty useful. Let's go enchantment 5, conjuration 3 for Phoenix Power. We'll just do it in whatever order. Yeah, it's just single player after all. Right, this force, what's it going to do? Consolidate. Hold and attack rear. Some actual scripting on the cavalry might be a good idea, I think. You want to go a bit slower. So we're now at war with... Whoa! 198... Excuse me? What's happening there? If we get a log... Volcano exploded here. Okay, well... Alright then. I don't really blame them for getting upset in that case. One thing we don't have up here is any mages, so I'm going to send up a couple. They can at the very least bless some stuff. You can just wait there. Site search. So every time we're going to be moving a lot of these little, very low level mages back. I appreciate this stream's right in the middle of the day, so very few people are going to be available to watch it, with it being a working day. I'm off work at the moment. Just been sorting some stuff out today, but I wanted to just test out how the new setup ran and whether recording was good. It seems good so far, so I'll keep going for a bit. People can always watch them afterwards. Okay, Norska. They like casting crocodiles, I don't know why. So these guys are not really a problem. These are just thralls who are not very strong at all. These guys are much nastier than Norscan Berserkers, but there's not that many of them, and then they've got a couple of Norscan Ogres who are very nasty, but again, there's very few of them. So this shouldn't be a problem, and our archers are actually going to do pretty well here, because they don't have any shields, really. They're better troops. You can see the Berserk there on the... Oh, he's not Berserk, he's enraged because he got hit with Loon Slime. Aha. Crocodiles are no match for squigs. Oh, maybe they are. These guys are actually pretty good. People underrate the Huskarls, but I think they're pretty good. Just all-round good stats, good protection. Oh, thanks for confirming. Kuandoatha says, yeah, it looks smooth and there's no lag or anything. So the boss is going to come in and that we should now just finish this off. Although these Berserkers are doing much better than you would think. They are just all going to die. I mean, we've actually got some decent troops here now. We've got some Bigans who've got pretty decent stats. I mean, they're not elite, but compared to Nightgoblins, they certainly are. So we lost most of our front ranks. Our boss is going to kill him. But that's what our front ranks are for. Goblins. One Black Orc dead, that's a shame. How much friendly fire are the archers causing? I mean, I guess we can check that. So we've got 8 kills with the Goblin Archers, 2 with the Night Goblin Archers, so and nothing from the Arrow Boys. I think they mostly killed the enemy. They'll kill some of my stuff, but that's just part of being playing as the Greenskins. I think they mostly just made the Berserkers go Berserk, though, which is a questionable usefulness. So this is another Skaven force. They're kind of attacking me piecemeal. The AI's made a bit of a weird mistake here. They've sent Thanquol over. We've got a mix of Slingers and some Eshin stuff, some Gutter Runners, which are nasty, and then some Sansa Bearers, of course. Some Rat Ogres and Bone Ripper. So fairly high quality stuff compared to what I've got. But I think our projectiles are really going to tear them up because they don't have any shields. So we should be seeing some... And there's Skarsnik casting Netherbolts. Yeah, the Javelins are doing alright there too. So in go the Sense Bearers. Got some Council Guard up here too. We've got Bone Ripper's crashed in, but he will die, but he's going to kill a few things before he does. Ah, nice Skarsnik Netherbolt some guys. Word of Thorns, that's our version of Smite. A bit of poison caused, but not too bad. And they just escape. We could use some cavalry on attack rear, but that's not really a Night Goblin thing. Wolf Riders, we could get some from the surface, perhaps. Right. We are definitely starting to amass a decent number of just basic troops, which is good. We're starting to amass quite a lot of mages as well now, so our research should start to go up appreciably. Let's move in. So I think we're probably ready to attack now with Skarsnik on this front. If our archers all fallen apart, they have a bit. Right, let's have a new archer regiment. Yeah, you can see the front lines just, you have to constantly be getting reinforcements for them, because they don't last. Let's go with... Oof, maybe not. We have some orcs. I think these are from right at the start of the game, yeah they are. Skarsnik's important, so he should probably have some bodyguards, so I'm just gonna... give him some bodyguards. There we go. Are we in position to beat the Skaven down there? I think we've probably got enough. Let's go do it. You could search. A lot of these guys are just people who ran away from the previous battle. So I think I'll just move them all down in a big blob. Right now I can't afford a temple, so I'm going to unrecruit things until I can. God, it's not even making that much difference because they're so cheap. There we go. Multiple units of archers. Okay, so we've got Altdorf and Norska here. If I look at the score graphs, they're bigger than me, both of them are. But I feel... Who cares about that province? It's so full of unrest. Good lord. Oh, you're set on a retreat. Change of plans. You can be on hold and attack. Go back and pick up some more troops. So we definitely want to site search behind us. We should be okay to go and take this. Yeah, got the fodder up front. These guys are actually kind of good, nasty skulkers. They only do 11 damage with their attacks. They're not crazy with the nasty steppers, but because they're armor piercing, they can actually harm some much stronger stuff. And you can get them appearing in your province defense as well if you're using the pop type mod, which I am. One thing that I could do now, because they've increased the number of pop types available, I could make it so that Black Crag gets Nightgoblin pop types in caves, so that your cave province defense would be Nightgoblins instead of goblins. I think that's actually something I might want to do for the next version of the mod. Magic Site, Gorge, that's 1 Earth, I think. Battle in Oaklands. So this is our main army at the moment. Best leader, apart from Skarsnik. Best troop quality. This is just province defense, it's just thralls and hunters. Norska doesn't have great province defense. It's still going to kill a bunch of my goblins because, you know, attacking rear with the wolf riders, and then with the real cavalry, the boar riders. And that's that. Definitely would have taken some friendly fire there, but didn't lose anything important. A squig herder team, yeah, some orc boys. Oh well. Stalagmir. So we got some province defense, some leftovers. Their god, who has some shade beasts, of course. I think she always has shade beasts in every battle. Kill their scathed slaves. Ooh, good shot from Skarsnik. These guys are really nasty down in the caves, shade beasts. What are you doing, Skarsnik? We're getting some ignite arrows cast, so we should see some flaming arrows coming out at some point. Did he just miss with that? Is that what happened? Oh no, there are some. And we've now got some trolls getting stuck in and a giant. And those are... The giant in particular is very effective against Skaven because it's got fear. And they have very bad morale. But these guys do great with Shade Beast. Well, they were until I mentioned it. Now this is interesting. She's now enraged, which is why she's moving erratically, and she might even hit herself. That's because she got hit with a... She lost an arm. No, she's mute and has a limp. Oh, she's on her way out. That's because she was hit with one of these loon slime coated weapons. But yeah, enraged is actually pretty good to help take these down. So she might die here, I'm thinking. Surrounded by squigs, getting stabbed up by loon slime. One of my archers just shot the squighead. It's a shame the trolls aren't here. Yeah, she did. She did. So they're pissed because we killed the god. And then we've been attacked in the steppe of wild horses. I didn't know we were at war with Aldorf, but you know, it makes sense. We've got like nothing there, right? Yeah. So what have they got? Some ordnance. This is actually a good move by the AI. Very small force, but it's easily enough to beat my province defense. So good work from them. Nightgoblin boss. We get another Orc War boss multi-hero. Do we have luck scales? Yeah, we've got luck too. So yeah, this is actually like crazy useful having these guys. I think we are really good on military leaders now, actually. We've got tons of them. So what we'll do, this guy's the best general we've got. So we'll have him... Hear my dreams. We'll have him head up. Careful to take the fanatics out so they don't make your guys undisciplined. You can stay there. Yeah, these trolls have been doing okay for me. I'm going to keep getting them. Do we have any temples that aren't recruiting? We could get a temple over there. You are not recruiting yet. Alright, I think we're now in position to fight Skaven Blight, so I'm not sure if this force is strong enough. I think maybe I'll just wait a turn and get some of our reinforcements to catch up. This rabble of boys here. Don't think I need to be recruiting down there anymore. Cool. Go home. So those Order Knights are actually really hard for me to beat with ordinary goblins. But I could recruit... You know, we've got access to Doom Divers that are okay against the Knights, because they can kill the horses at least because they're poisoned barbs. And of course we can get Fanatics if we keep recruiting ordinary Nightgoblins. So maybe just some ordinary Nightgoblins added to the pile so we can get some more Fanatics in the cap. Don't want to lose this province. Gonna throw some province defense on it. You got anything that you can use? Well, there we are. Gift of Giant Strength is the clear winner there. And what about this Nature Mage? Envenom Arrows? It's not a bad plan. So I think... I don't care about them attacking Linshed. They might attack a Bokte. Do we have any troops coming up from below? No, we don't. Stop recruiting them. Give me some basic goblins. Go and help them. So they're just going to stay put for a turn. And site search, breach, roll, recruit. What can we recruit? It's nice we can just get these guys wherever we want. Down in the caves, it's very helpful. Replenishing our losses. Patrol. I guess... Technically we haven't searched for Earth 2, but you should just preach for now. I'm actually going to throw a little bit more defense in there. You can see the randomized troops, which is kind of fun. Right, the main force in Oakland. I think our chances of holding these with our terrible province defense are pretty low. It's always a good idea to go and knock over their temples, so I might do that. That's a farmland, so it might be worth a bit more, but I'm going to go for that one. This is a mountain province, so we can actually get trolls from here. None of these other ones are mountain provinces, so Oakland's actually would be kind of nice to hold just to get some trolls. We can only get, I think it's limited 2 per turn, yep. It's nice that it now tells you that in Dominion 6, so I don't necessarily even have to put it in the description, but I'll put it there anyway. I think I'm going to stay put for a second and get a couple of trolls, because I really like them. So we're going to stay here and maybe ambush some forces that come in to try and take this back. We'll just patrol it, and we'll send someone. Oh no, he can just stay there, it's fine. I guess if I thought they weren't going to have anything there, I could also just probe that with a small force. Can we split anyone off? You guys are proving yourselves, you can get promoted up. We do have one fanatic. We're at the front. I wish I had more fanatics. I might put up the spawn rate slightly on fanatics because they die so quickly, and they're such a feature of Nightgoblins that I think it might be interesting if there are a few more of them available. At the moment, I think it's 1 out of 13 is a fanatic. I maybe will just tweak that up slightly. 1 out of 12, 1 out of 11. Yeah, 1 out of 11 might make sense. 2 magic sites, Enchanted Field of Bullfolk. I actually don't. Oh, yeah. Okay. No one attacked us. Troops in Oakland are starving. Only a little bit, though, so only some of them will be starving, I think. The Orc Big Boss in Stalagmia was promoted. That's our profit. And then we got another multi-hero, Buffer the Orc Great Showman. I need to put some more variety of multi-heroes in, I think, because we're just getting tons of these same ones on the Wyverns. It's kind of crazy. Alright, Skarsnik, you've got space for some more guys, so I'm going to put... This is going to be the Undisciplined squad. You get to keep your orcs. Yeah, whatever, they don't matter. Fanatics. Snotlings, get on with it. Go and pick up all the loons and put them in one spot. You get to keep your orcs. And we'll significantly beef up Skarsnik's forces. So we just need numbers sometimes. Skarsnik's all about them numbers. Okay. Seems fine to me. So, we don't need all these guys coming with us. We'll send some back. We'll have some stay here and patrol, actually. And let's take these. We've got a few too many of these bosses at the moment. What I'm going to do is just give them hold and attack orders. And then they can maybe get some experience. Maybe they'll die. Who knows? And all of these trolls and giants can go a bit further back. Do I want them all in one group like that? I guess having them in 2 groups would make sense. Oh, am I not allowed? That's weird. I guess that's the maximum he's allowed because he's got guys on guard commander. Is that right? Yeah, okay. Well, I'll leave the bodyguards off then, that's fine. I don't even remember getting these stone trolls. Oh, it must have been from an event, a war event. Or when Skarsnik joined, he brought some. And we'll put them down the other side. Cool. Can we afford a temple this turn? Probably not, no. You, I'm going to put on auto site search. So I think I'm just going to hang out here and Abokte for a moment. I don't think that force is going to be very useful for attacking. They definitely need to leave Oakland. Ooh, Turtle Village. So Norskins are doing longship attacks on wild horses. I think I'm going to consolidate my forces here, actually. Let's stop recruiting those trolls. We will bring them with us. You can have them. Yeah. Let's make a big force in the steppe wild horses. And just absolutely knock that over. I may want to split off a small force to go and attack something else here, actually. What I'm going to do is send the cavalry and the trolls with this guy here. We'll have him stay way at the back. I think that will be sufficient. They might have a bit of a morale problem, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to attack Dubros. That was amazing for a 1 nature search to hit those two. That's really cool. Oh, you are repeat recruiting these guys. No. Got enough of that. Do we have any spare commanders? Certainly do. Every turn, lots of these guys getting their marching orders. And we'll save up a bit of gold and get another fort going, I think. Although we should just concentrate on taking Skavenblight probably, because that will give us another very nice fort and province that we can build up. So maybe we'll just make more temples. So the Steppe of Wild Horses battle we're definitely going to win. Just some province defense, so we won't even watch that. We lost an archer. We have overwhelm. Actually, I want to see that because I want to see the overwhelming arrow fire we've got going on here. The shortbows are usually pretty rubbish, but you can make so many of them with the greenskins that you can absolutely pelt your opponent. Dubro, this is the one that could go wrong. It does have a bit more province defense than I was expecting. So the plan is that the Boar Cavalry go and hit their commander, and hopefully the trolls go around and hit roughly at the same time. Not quite. Come on, kill the commander. There's one commander left. We didn't kill him. I think we've screwed this up then. The trolls are getting stuck in. Okay, we win just by killing enough of their troops. Skavenblight. So, Trolls and Giants, Giants and Square Coppers, big mass in the middle, including our mage. They've got just province defense. This should be easy. We'll lose some of our chaffy stuff at the front, obviously. I don't think we've got that many archers in this army, but we've got an okay amount. Oh, they're all shooting at one of their leaders. And they've caused him to rout, very nice. The horrible screaming sound. I need to turn that off actually. You can modify sound files in Dominions, and I'm just going to remove the screaming sound for women because it's an annoying sound and I also don't really understand why just they scream in the game. It's very strange. It seems like a very an artifact of an older version of Dominions, really. Yeah, straightforward. Stalagmia, they managed to attack me past my attack. I think that's because they did a sneak attack, probably. They did a sneak attack with one war machine, the old Doomflayer, a bunch of rats and some storm vermin. But I have like nothing here. I've got some squig heads, some hoppers, so they'll probably win. Unless we kill their commander, which we might do. Yeah, I think we just did. Yep. So they would have won there. They're about to kill my commander. Promotion in Skavenblight. Now, look at that. Lovely. That's the Big Boss to War Boss promotion. Very nice. So our prophet's now War Boss. We've actually got tons of Orc War Bosses now because of our good fortune with multi-heroes. We've also got a Nightgoblin boss becoming a big boss and getting some stuff in the Steppe of Wild Horses. And Norscan longships are plundering us. Now I definitely need to change the header of this message so it doesn't say an unexpected event has occurred. I'm definitely going to change this to say, you know, plundering by Norscan longships or something like that, because otherwise that message can get really annoying. So I think I might actually do that right now. This is not as... Norscan longships continue to harass and plunder the coastal settlements of this province. Okay, so we're going to add a header to that. We're going to say Norscan longships are plundering, and then land name. So use the name of the province dynamically. Cool. I have fixed that for the next version. It's nice to be able to do stuff like that on the fly, I think, when I spot it. That's one of the good reasons that I should play this mod in single player, is I can just spot things like that I want to tweak. Go home. Right, both of our magic support guys have gone mad, but that's okay, so we don't have that much magic. But look at this. What is going on here? Okay, so Altdorf might be a bit of a problem. It seems that the seems like the Norskins aren't taking us very seriously, but Altdorf definitely is. All right, let's send these back. Let's try, because they probably won't send all of this. Let's try and build a force here to challenge them. So I'm gonna do a PD dump, which gives me some orcs. It's not, I mean, it's not great because it's greenskin province defense. And let's recruit. We got, yes, we've got the orc warlord here, so we're allowed to recruit orcs. Kicker BS asks, has the game been running smoother with the new setup? The game on my computer is 100% smooth. I believe the stream, it seems to me the quality of the stream is much better than it was before with this new setup. I changed quite a few things. It's using a new PC. So it looks to me that things are going much better. But you can let me know if you're seeing any lag or anything, you can let me know. So we are going to reinforce them with I think we want to deploy behind the province defense when we deploy. Traditionally, these guys have done well on hold and sack. I'm going to have hold and sack archers for this guy. So we're moving everyone to the Steppe Wild Horses. We've got plenty of supplies there. It's a nice province, actually. Just doesn't have very many resources, that's all. And we're going to reorder our forces over here. So we're going to deploy behind the province defense. All our beautiful arches and things. I really like the new, movement, army setup screens and things in Dominion 6, I have to say. I'm very glad of them. You guys, I'm going to change this first one to Blessing and the second one to Sermon of Courage. Same here. Right, so hopefully big fight at Steppe Wild Horses. We'd love to have a big fight. Ignore the mercenaries. I'm gonna just recruit a new gobbo over here to pick these troops up. Oh, hi, Lucid. Nice of you to drop in. I enjoyed your Nurgle overview, by the way. I recommend anyone who is watching this. It's much more likely that you've watched Lucid video and not mine, because he's got a lot more subscribers than me. But if you haven't seen Lucid's Nurgle video, it's a good watch. Hoping he's going to do a single player series. In fact, have you already recorded those, Lucid, or are you still yet to record those? Because I know but you being a bit more of a professional than me, record things in advance and don't just do ad hoc streams with no warning. Looking good. I want more temples. Is it over here? I keep moving them away. Go and make a temple over there. I can never remember what I'm doing, even when I'm playing a stream quickly. You can imagine how bad I am when I'm playing multiplayer and there's a day between each turn. All finished and upload is cool. I'll be giving that a watch as it comes out. Empty grave? Is that decreases unrest? I don't know. I guess why would that decrease unrest? Seeing an empty grave, going, well, no one's died, so the grave's empty. I'd be more worried about like whatever was in the grave, what it was getting up to personally. But I guess I'm not a greenskin. They didn't attack us in Steppe Wild Horses, that really sucks. They did attack us in Oakland, where we have, like, nothing. So we're going to get eaten by these dogs. So this is an example of a much higher statted troll. You can see the Chaos Trolls, much better overall, much higher magic resistance, better weapons usually, but they do cost more. And they're still using crocodiles, because they do love to use crocodiles. Norskin longships, harassers. Ooh. Enormous Cauldron of Wrath, that's actually kind of useful for us. Wow, look at that, two huge... That is wild to get both of those in one turn. Knight's Barding. And we're destroying the walls in Skaven Blight. I think Skaven Blight is toast. I don't know why the AI did so badly, but they don't seem to have expanded, hardly at all. Very, very bad. Ulthuan seemed to have gotten off that because I was worried about them because for ages they were on one province and I think they were on an island or something. Lucid says the Plague Shadow economy is a lot of fun to manage. Yeah, I think the people kind of tend to just ignore the plague stuff and let it go around, but you can really speed up the increase of it by having a few plague doctors move around, and you can really push it into the opponent's territory as well, where it does quite annoying stuff to them. So we've got our King of the Orcs. Give him his Orky due. You can have some bodyguards. And then tons more boys. We've actually got pretty good siege strength, this army. I can see siege strength somewhere, can't I? Yeah, here we go. 364 total siege strength, so pretty good. And we've got some more coming. Let's just send anyone we can over there. And I believe we maybe have some more. No, let's recruit some more bosses. This is the place to recruit the boss because it's another temple. In fact, let's. Does that make sense to recruit bosses? I actually have a bunch of spare ones, don't I? Yeah, I do. What am I doing? Go back. Go back and pick some guys up. There we go. Oh. Skarsnik's now full. Yep. Yep. We've got unlimited money this turn. Let us throw up a temple. Throw up a fort in Umbra. We can get a lab going there as well. Let's recruit somebody else to take over doing that. In fact, I am going to have a scout. Right. This did not work out, our plan to block them off here. Oh, looks like they're attacking. I think that's Altdorf. But did they have that before? I don't know. I don't think they did. I thought that was previously Nagash's province, but maybe not. I think in the interest of having a big fight, I'm probably going to attack Nardego. It's plain, so we should have enough supplies we can knock over their temple. But I would also like to deal with those annoying little gits that went and stole my province down there. If we've got enough troops to do that, which I think we do. So who are we going to send? We'll send Scabdrag. We'll put Scabdrag in charge of taking that province that the Norskins just took. He will send a fanatic, some trolls. What else can we give him? Second fanatic. Actually, we'll send 3 fanatics. That'll blow whatever guys are standing there up. And we'll give him all the trolls. You don't have battle fright, do you? No, you've got an arm missing. That's fine. You can have an arm missing. And then maybe just give him some guys to absorb some damage. And 2 of these guys in one place is very nice. So, Scabdrag, go and take Oaklands back. Everyone else, we're going to go and burn their temple down. Screw them, that's why. A bit of a weird setup because they're in a defensive formation, but I can't bother to change it. Alright, given that we've now got 1 billion resources, let's get a couple more commanders out here. And get a fort going maybe in Wesh? This force that was attacking me did not look very strong to me. So I'm just going to throw up a bunch of province defense here, because we now have so much money. More money than sense. KickerBS says, I remember when I tried to play this mod instead of the base game of 5 the first time, and I hated the Skaven because I didn't know I could have them attack directly that turn instead of sneaking in. Yeah, you just, for anyone who doesn't know, if you click, like say I wanted to attack the Wood Elves, if I just click, left click, it sneaks. If I control left click, it attacks. You can also click to sneak and then press space and change it into a move. And it'll say hold control and left clicking, yeah, so it tells you how to do it. But yeah, I don't actually want to attack the Wood Elves because they probably kick my ass. I want to concentrate on finishing Skaven off, and then we're going to fight Norska and all their horrible sort. Let's throw a temple up in a box here. We've got all the money for it. So now that I've moved my desk around a bit, I've got dual screens, so I can see. I could look up things in the inspector or make changes to the mod, and I can also look at the chat on the other screens. That's very helpful to me. Dubrow. That's the one I didn't put any province defense in. Indargo. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I was wrong to think I would be burning their temple down, it looks like. I think this is going to go very badly. I have a lot of guys, but the quality, not so hot. The Empire has a lot of guys, also quite low quality, lots and lots of archers and crossbowmen. Crossbowmen are a bit nastier, but mixed in amongst these, we have got Knights Griffin, we've got Order Knights. These are just a nightmare for me to deal with because they're high protection. They've got a lot of interesting stuff. You know, we've got generals, we've got the Sacred Order of the Fiery Heart. Yeah, we're going to get absolutely mollywopped in this one. But let's watch. Hopefully our fanatics can kill some valuable knights if the knights come to the front. And they don't instantly kill the fanatics. Yeah, I think he killed a couple. The archer battle is going to be insane in this one. I think they have more archers than me though, which is wild considering how cheap mine are. My cavalry's fighting the knights over here. I think my main force is just going to get completely overwhelmed. And you can see their archers are just destroying mine. We're going to lose our war bosses. So one of them's gone in the back to attack here, but he is totally surrounded, so I don't fancy his chances too highly. The crossbows in particular are just going to shoot to pieces. Oh, his woman died. He is still alive, Bog Drinker. How did he just fly away? Hold on a second. Have I just spotted a bug? I need to go and check this. Did I accidentally give him flying? Can I check? Just show me commanders. Bog Drinker. I think he was able to fly then because he took off before the wyvern died. Yeah, that was weird. I don't think it's a bug, I think it's just Dominions being weird. Yeah, so this was a terrible loss. I really wasn't expecting the whole force to move back into that province. Yeah, his people need, and he did a kind of a Poochie from Itchy and Scratchy and returned to his home planet. Wow, what a disaster. And then in Oaklands, hopefully this is not a disaster. We've got our fanatics at the front. So they're quite vulnerable to missile attacks, but in close range they are hard to hit, so yeah, we're going to just obliterate some thralls. Look at them go, and then the trolls should have no problem getting through these guys. Vomiting on them, hitting them with their clubs. Yep. Norscan longships harassing me. Oh no! Here he is, Spain Stab of the Nightgoblin boss, hanging out with some people in a tavern. Being attacked by a large spider. That is how you would expect a goblin to die, just gets bitten by a spider. Is the commoner going to help me? That's right, goblin, don't... He just stamps on it and kills it. He's probably tired and just wants to finish his drink. severely damaged the wall, so Skaven Blade's on its way out. Wow, now we have a big problem facing us. This army here. I'm thinking we want to fall back from the Steppe of Wild Horses. So Bogdrinker and Mugrod did both survive. Bogdrinker lost his Wyvern, but he can just get another one by reacquire Mount Command. But I don't want to do that here. I want to move them all out of the way because we're going to give that province up. That province is absolutely cooked. And there's nothing I want to leave behind. I might sometimes just leave behind some, fanatics or something to do some damage. We don't have anything like that here. So everyone's going to pull back to Bokte, where they will receive some reinforcements. And we desperately need some better quality troops coming up from below, which we're going to have to go and get. Do we have any leaders? We've got Black Eye. So I'm not going to keep those things in those units for him, but I'm just going to... Oh, has he run out of space? He has. Get your butt up there. We're definitely going to need some serious magical support up there. Okay, how are we going to deal with this huge army that's facing down? It's bearing down on us. I think some giants are going to be useful for killing enemy cavalry. I would normally use more variety of stuff, but I'm kind of committed to the Nightgoblin bit, so we are just going to get more Nightgoblins, and we're going to hope we get fanatics to kill some of those knights with. When you go with a gimmick, you commit to it. That's my opinion. But we are going to start moving some guys. I want some serious magical support. What are we on the edge of researching that would be useful here? We've got Earth, what's it called? Earth Grip is in alteration, would be very useful, although that is a very big army. Honestly, with all of the archers and things they have, Blademan would be really good. Right, let's do Conjuration up to 3 because we can get Summon Earth power as well as Phoenix power. Enchantment up to 5 gets us Flaming Arrows, which would be useful. Giant Strength Warriors, which would be useful. So we're going to do that. We're going to keep everyone researching for now. Did I take magic scales? I did, good. So my little researchers are effective enough. We've got tons of supplies here. And we're going to have a lab here so that I can get some more guys. And I'm going to start moving some of them. I'm not going to move all of them, but I'm going to move some of them so that they'll be ready for the battle. Oh, I moved him over here for a specific purpose, didn't I? Build a lab over here. He's going to help build that. More Nightgoblins, please. Right, Scabdrag, with your troll army. Can you do anything useful, or do I just want to pull you back as well? You can go and knock over that temple there. I think that'll be fine. Don't know why you're on fire. Yeah, I think Scabdrag's force could probably beat that. I mean, it depends how much province defense they've got, but I'm willing to risk it. But yeah, I'm just really worried about that Altdorf force, and I'm not sure. I mean, magic is the best plan. Can you cast anything good yet? Bloodstream, old chap? Well, Serpent Fang Arrows is fairly good. We can get that going. Yeah, that might be something that we want to do, but not this turn. And over in Skaven Blight, you can start preaching. That's fine. Wow, look at that! They've massed a big old army there. I think they had some provinces up on the surface and they've brought them down. It's mostly garbage, their army, but it could cause some problems. Can you cast something a bit better than Ignite Arrows now? What fire stuff have you got? Not really. I mean, I'm going to try some fire darts instead. I'm probably going to bring an end to this stream soon, because got some bits I need to go and do. But I'm really glad that the setup's working better. That was the main thing I wanted to test today. Okay, they attack me in Skaven Blight. So this is the big force from outside plus some stuff from inside, I think. We've got a couple of Warp Fire teams, Warp Lightning teams, Poisoned Wind Mortars, some Sensor Bearers, mostly just basic guys though, Clan Rats, some Slingers, a couple of those. Yeah, I mean, I think we'll beat that army. It is tough because Skaven are a lot better than you would think underground. Because I believe they have Dark Vision 75. Yeah, same as Nightgoblins, but Nightgoblins have worse stats than this game. And those weapons teams can be nasty. See that poison shots coming out? There's their Warp Lightning. I mean, my hope is that I break their morale here in the middle with the giants. Because fear is so effective. I mean, this giant's done great so far. I just obliterated the stuff in front of him. He's going to take some hits now, but he'll probably get another hit off. Yep, killed some more. Yeah, I think the giants are going to be pretty important here. Oh, we're seeing some Skaven flee. Yeah, their center has broken. Mine has also broken, I think. But we've still got our giants. And we had quite a lot of leadership bonuses stacked up from Skarsnik. So that's actually really good, because it breaks the back of the Skaven, I think, killing so many of their troops. And a lot of them are going to die in retreat, because they're low morale. So what actually won us that battle? The Sensor Bearers did really well. Nightgoblins, nope. The Archers killed a few things. The loons, look at that, that's mostly from the javelins they were throwing. And then I think my giants killed a fair few. I mean, look at that. I did lose a giant, but 43 kills. Very nice. Lost 3 common trolls, but killed 15 things. And then everyone else got some kills. Skarsnik actually got 14 kills just shooting nether bolts at stuff. That's a good way of using him. And the Great Shaman got a few with the fire flame darts, so... Step Wild Horses. Yeah, Aldof's just coming to kill me. Underground would be a lot better for me, where I've got the benefit of my dark vision. Hopefully some friendly fire kills some of the knights. I'm not optimistic. Uh-oh. That was what, 20 PD? Okay, I think we can beat that. Oh, did I time it right? Yes, just. So the crucial thing here is whether the trolls managed to kill things quickly enough to stay alive. And the answer is no, they didn't. Low protection. Yeah, so that was a bit of a disaster losing our trolls there. I wasn't expecting there to be that much PD. Nightgoblin boss becomes a big boss. Another Nightgoblin boss becomes a big boss. A circus turns up. The walls are severely damaged in Skaven Blight. Okay, so I think I'm gonna save this battle in a Bokte for my next stream, but yeah, I'll try and do it when at a time when more people will be able to take a look. Anyway, I'm really glad the new setup's working. That's the main thing I want to check, and we found a couple of bugs which are nice. I can put some more changes in for the next version of the mod. Okay, everyone. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you another time. Cheers.